Treasure Island is a classic adventure novel by Robert Louis Stevenson. It tells the story of Jim Hawkins and his quest for buried treasure on the titular Treasure Island. The book was first published in 1883 and has since been adapted numerous times for film, television, and stage. The story is set in the 18th century and follows the adventures of Jim Hawkins, a young boy who lives with his mother and her lover, a seafaring man named Billy Bones. One day, before he can share its secrets with Jim, however, he is killed by a rival pirate, Long John Silver, with the help of his mother and some friends from town. Jim manages to escape with the letter and eventually discovers that it does indeed lead to buried treasure on Treasure Island. Determined to find the riches for himself, Jim sets sail for the island with a group of men led by the infamous pirate captain, Flint. Along the way, they encounter many dangers, including storms, shipwrecks, and attacks from other pirates. Once they reach Treasure Island, however, it becomes clear that they are not the only ones searching for the buried treasure. Jim and his companions must use all their wits and courage to outsmart their enemies and claim the prize for themselves. As they search for the treasure, Jim and the others face many challenges and setbacks. They are attacked by a group of pirates led by the evil Captain Silver, who is also searching for the treasure. They are shipwrecked on an uninhabited island, and they must work together to survive. Despite all these obstacles, Jim's determination never wavers, and he eventually finds the buried treasure. In the end, Jim and his companions return home with the treasure, having faced many dangers and adventures along the way. The novel is a thrilling adventure story that has captured the imaginations of readers for generations. Treasure Island is a classic tale of adventure and high seas piracy that has captivated readers for over a century. The story follows young Jim Hawkins as he sets off on a perilous journey to find a lost treasure with a colorful cast of characters. From the infamous pirate Captain Flint to the cunning Long John Silver, Treasure Island is filled with larger-than-life characters that readers will remember long after finishing the book. One of the most iconic characters in Treasure Island is Long John Silver, the one-legged pirate who becomes Jim's unlikely mentor. Despite his rough and dangerous appearance, Silver is a man of great intelligence and wit, and he quickly becomes one of the most fascinating characters in the story. Another memorable character is Captain Flint, the legendary pirate captain who is said to have buried a fortune in treasure on Treasure Island. Flint is a mysterious and elusive figure who appears in the story through flashbacks and in the stories of other characters. His presence looms large over the island, and his treasure becomes the object of everyone's desire. But perhaps the most important character in Treasure Island is Jim Hawkins himself. Jim is a young and curious boy who is thrust into the world of pirates and adventure. He is brave and quick-witted, but he is also innocent and naive. As Jim journeys to find the buried treasure, he learns about the world and about himself in ways he could never have imagined. The plot of Treasure Island is as exciting and fast-paced as the characters that inhabit it. The story moves quickly from one adventure to the next, keeping readers on the edge of their seats. The mystery of where the treasure is buried and who will find it drives the plot forward, while the characters' interactions with each other add depth and intrigue to the story. There are plenty of twists and turns along the way, and readers will be guessing until the very end who will come out on top. If you're looking for an exciting adventure story with unforgettable characters, then Treasure Island is definitely worth reading. Pick up a copy of Treasure Island today and start reading one of the greatest adventure stories ever told. You won't be disappointed. We've come to the end of our Treasure Island book summary. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a like and subscribe for more book summaries and other fun content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on Treasure Island in the comments below. What did you think of the story and characters? And if you've seen any of the film adaptations, which one is your favorite? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.